Hello, Semiu.
Hi.
I trust you're good today.
Yeah.
All
Good.
right, okay, so this session is supposed to be a very formal session, but rather want us to see it as a day with me session. Okay,
Yeah.
so
I deal
just
with
going
you. I deal
to
with you.
talk about some of our experiences at Reliance Infosystems.
Okay.
Top of the list on the questions in my mind would be around the experience that had, or maybe experiences that had shaped how you begin to approach work at Reliance Infosystems. One for me would be an experience around receiving customers to the office. Uh, well, a lot of learnings were taken on that day because I, for one, did not approach that experience the right way. So it taught me professionalism and commitment satisfaction. All right.
Okay.
So I would like you to walk us through any experience that you have that had shaped your
Okay.
approach.
All right. For me, my first day in Reliance is a different scenario. Would I say, yeah, because I joined and when I resumed, still expecting the onboarding process, but immediately I was called for a task. I met my team lead right immediately I entered the office that very first day, and he was like, "Are you the new guy?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Okay, let's go." I was like, "What's happening here? What do you mean by let's go?" In my mind, I can't say it out, being my boss. I said, "Okay." So there was customers engagement, so it was successful. That really, tells me that Reliance is a place where you need to be ready for work. You don't sit and relax and say, "Is that okay?" And there's no any activities. There are lots that you're going to, you know, do when you join Reliance. Just the whole story is that just be ready.
That's a beautiful one. That's a beautiful experience. Further, stress the reliability as part of our core values as an organization. You being reliable even when you were not ready to swing into action. The
Yeah.
next question in my mind would be some of the happy moments. Of course, when we learn on the job from some of these experiences that may seem bad to some people, there are days that we will find fun and happiness in them as well. For me, would be the recognition culture here at Reliance Infosystems. Everyone is recognized for doing the job and doing it right, and those moments makes me swell and makes me happy of being a part of such a wonderful organization. What do you think yours is? What are those happy moments?
Yes, there are silent happy moments and there are elaborated happy moments for me. And I have my reasons if I say they are silent one, because whichever way you walk the Reliance, there will be a moment that you will be recognized. You are being monitored. They know what you are doing, even in your hiding space. They know that it's okay. This guy is doing something out there. Another one, there are lots of happy moments. If I recall, there was a time in the boardroom, but I want to mention that it's a lot of stories like they call it war room. So a lot of happy moments in the war room. And is it the team bonding I want to talk about? Quarterly Friday hangouts with the MD and so that's just it.
Interesting, interesting. I could relate with the hangouts. I could relate. Everyone is just on the same level. No one
Yeah,
is the boss at the hangouts.
exactly.
All right. So there's this other question in my head. This may sound a bit funny, but of course, because it's a story, we have to title it.
Mhm.
If you were to title your story here at Reliance,
Okay.
maybe you're writing a book about it and you have to title it. What would that title be? Let me hear yours before I tell you mine.
Hmm. My title won't be one title because I don't know. The reason why I said I don't have one title. Yeah, I can call it Jagun Jagun. I might decide to call it
You may want to interpret Jagun Jagun in the transcription. All right, editors, I hope you are noting that. Please
so
go on.
so so if I want to use the culture, I would say Jagun Jagun means like Sime when he's on field. Like some people call it Jagun Jagun because it gives you that it delivered and he wants to score. So aside that,
The impression of him
it
being
big
at
now,
war.
yes,
Yeah.
so aside that, my other title, if I want to use the English version, will be no stopping, keep learning, and keep moving.
Those titles are very, very heavy. Mine would not even go towards the direction of the Jagun Jagun. Mine would have been one day at a time. And why I would say one day at a time is I've learned that Reliance Infosystems is a place where the goalposts change almost every minute. Very, very fast
Absolutely.
paced.
Yeah,
And if you're caught sleeping, you'll be left behind. So you
exactly.
take one day at a time. It's as fast as
You
the
see why I
wind.
call it Jagu Jagu. That Jagu Jagu, that word, is there a lot of things attributed to that Jagu
Editor,
Jagu.
please, Jagun Jagun for our global audience. All right. Thank you, Semiu. The next question in my mind would be the challenges. All right. We've spoken about experiences that had shaped how you approach work.
Sure.
Now, what are the challenges that you've come across? Let's just talk about one. Just one. What challenge? What lessons did you? Or what lesson did you take from that challenge?
Challenges. Okay. The challenges is when have been assigned to more responsibilities, a particular project, though is within a scope. But the moments where we kickstart the project eventually, I discovered that it's beyond what was just drafted and in the scope. It's just like when you bundle someone and you just throw him into a project. Not that the person doesn't have an idea, or I don't have an idea of what I intend to do, but at the end of the day, I discovered that wow, this is this is huge. But the beautiful thing about it is that it really helps me to define my strength, to make me understand my weakness. So at the end of the day, it's a win-win for me because I didn't see it as a challenge. So it also shaped me how I look at challenges and work, differently.
That's a very beautiful answer. That's a very beautiful answer. And it's been a pleasure having this chat with you. And
Same
I
here.
hope that all the wars that we are fighting will bring us more wins as an organization.
Sure,
Thank
sure.
you again,
Thank you,
Samuel.
Manuel.
Thank you so
You are
much.
still